Hello, Twitchers. Welcome to Inters. It's me, Marty B, back in the hot seat again. And this week we find ourselves in the rain capital, as you can see on the screen, for the world, rain capital for the world, for the British Grand Prix. So, formalities out of the way. It's 5.891 kilometres the length, 26 laps is the distance, 18 turns. In the rain's going to be interesting. 10 to the right and 8 to the left. 2 DRS zones, which of course in the rain will not be active, but they are down the Wellington Straight and the hanger straight towards Stowe Corner. I see Red Bull took 1-2 Friday and Saturday, so the pressure is going to be on Bambi and his teammate Chilpill, who's in P8, P10 on the board at the moment. No time set. It's going to be an absolute banger in the rain to see who's got what it takes. Tier 1, season number 6 and up here in the commentary box. Not my usual suspect, but certainly another suspect of crime. It is the Battle Cat. Welcome along. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, Marty B, thank you. That 1-2, double 1-2 is might be taken away. There's an incident there. We might be talking about that throughout the race. There's a good old fierce battle happening at the moment between our championship leaders, Red Bull and Aston Martin. So plenty to talk about. But I can see that it's raining in Silverstone. Probably won't hang around for too long. I'm thinking there's mixed weather today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the word on the street, to be fair. It was going to be a bit of a mixed bag. We won't let too much away for those racing and streaming at the same time, but thank you for joining us nonetheless. And I don't think it'd be Silverstone, Cat, without a little bit of rain for the weekend.
Oh, yeah, there was no rain yesterday, which was good. I was happy with that. I didn't want some rain, but I don't know if T3 had some rain, but it's definitely been overcast and mixed conditions.
It really, really has, and I've been to England myself, and it is a very, very dreary place. Any of you guys out there listening who have been to England, it's a lovely place to go, but my God, is it sad, and I can see why a lot of English people are depressed, because it's just miserable most of the time.
Yeah. I can tell you, I was there a few years ago. I should send you some photos. It was June, and it was so cold, and it was rainy, and it was miserable. So, yeah, not a fan of good old London or the UK.
Nah, but we still did you? I assume you did the sights and the sounds, and you went to the Tower Bridge and did all the things.
Yeah, in the rain, in the car. Yeah, I basically watched it all in the car, and that was it. So it was a miserable old day. So yeah. Anyhow, I did go past Silverstone track, but didn't necessarily go in. But yeah, not one of the tracks I'd want to go to. The weather's probably too temperamental, too cold to watch it live.
Just a small technical fault. My screen's just gone black like it did the other week. I'm not quite sure why. If you could,
how'd you get it back?
I actually switched HDMI cords, but if you could just rattle on for a minute, I can't see a damn thing, which is typical for Britain. I mean, it's raining, you can't often see anything anyway. But
problem.
Oh, and it's back again, actually, and I haven't done anything. I think maybe my TV might be playing silly games with me. Picture.
That's all right. I think we're on a hot lap with Aussie. I think he's just started his lap, so the perfect timing.
Yeah, I wonder.
Gosh, start the app as well. But we're all unorganised here. We don't know what's going on. Let me start this app as well. Make sure I get the stats. Make sure I give you guys some updates on what's happening with ERS and damage and all that sort of stuff.
Do you know what I actually think my TV is? It's too smart for its own good, and because the light is changing, so it's dark outside but it's light in here, I think it's actually trying to auto-adjust for the colours on the screen. So I've just turned off what's called auto-detect, and we'll keep an eye on this. I'll keep you updated, Twitches, as we continue on, whether Marty B can even see what's happening or not. But
yeah, maybe it's the smartest of TVs. You know, Marty B, instead of the smart TVs, got the smartest of TVs.
It's the smartest. Yep, I got it from Tesco's.
Sutz is retired.
Sutz is out.
Don't know what's Cards and Alpine. Looks
I feel like that's
at the...
Is that in the...
pit entry?
Oh, that's on the last corner, on the exit of 18. Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Whiskers. That is not good.
Oh, that started in the back. Oh, okay, so we've got this new guy in the grid. It's coming at the last second. Who is it? Wicked Vicky, I think's mate. And he's jumped in the AlphaTauri, and I think Broseph should be happy because he just had a second fastest lap with 135.7. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Might be snapped up pretty quickly, but Aussie's just gone on 135.5.
Yeah, it's not a bad lap. What was pole last night? It was a
pole. Yeah, it was.
I feel like it was,
dry?
It was 20. It was pole. It was dry last night.
127, 126, something like that. I think it was.
Yeah,
I need to double check. Oh damn! I gotta get my stats.
The old stats. I can probably run the app too if we really need to.
125.5. Jeez. From Senna. Yeah, that's another one. So yeah, like, but again, the controversy. Senna's a tier 3, got snapped up as a tier 3 driver. Jerobot's been disqualified. Oh, that's not nice. Yeah, so Senna's got signed up as a tier 3 Red Bull driver, reserved for Red Bull tier 2 last night, and basically got on pole. And got second position and improved his quali lap by a whole bunch. So there's a lot of controversy in the chat at the moment about Senna's performance, and maybe he was maybe he took some bags of sand out of the car between tier 3 and tier 2.
Maybe he did. Maybe he did indeed. You never know. Never know. A lot of controversy. Wouldn't be Formula One without a little bit of politics and whatnot going on. How's the timing board looking, Shawnee? The two McLarens. Websy, I think, goes well around here. I'm not too sure. I did see a little bit of banter in the chat earlier. I think he's got a wet setup going on in that car. Obviously, I don't know whether the rain's going to stick around, but I guess we'll find out. Quiet Cake P13 on outlap at the moment in the Haas. We'll look out for him as well. His teammate Luke, and all those numbers on the Inters are 135.708. Not a bad time from him. A couple of ticks off pole, about 1 second. But Frosty and Wicked Vicky sitting at the top at the moment as well.
Yes, it's nice to see the two Alfa Romeos up the top. Again, more controversy. So Frosty was actually signed for Aston Martin, and unfortunately he missed the cut-off time. So he has to reserve today, and he will be a full-time driver from after this race. But unfortunately, he's racing for, unfortunately for me, he's racing for Alfa Romeo. But we'll see him in the Astons from next week. So the fight at the top there is very, very close, and Timmy seems to be pulling out every trick out of the book for the moment to try to keep him in front. And he's doing a great job, but I'm sure Wayno is going to be fighting back.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. And my TV's just done the thing again. Yeah, that's a really interesting move, TV. It seems to be just going light and then dark, and I don't know how to turn that off. I'm just going to jump through the settings again.
Might need to do the good old, smack it on the side trick from when we had those cathode ray tube TVs, if you know what we mean. Young twitches, there used to be a box where you had to get two people to lift it, God,
that's going back a few days, isn't it? Yeah, it does show
how old we are. One of my first TVs was a black and white TV. Remember that?
No, how old are you?
100.
Apparently.
Just
born in 1925. No, 1926 maybe?
1923. Yeah. Anyway, that's all right. So we're sitting on with Bambi at the moment. He's pushing while Marty sorts out his TV issue. Let's see what time he can do. Webbsy's set a 134, so Webbsy's fast there in the wet. It's half a second faster than checkered flag. I think the track must be drying. Bambi's moved up into P5. 139, 137, 134.9. Forecast shows continued rain for the next 10 to 15 minutes, 48% of rain, or 48% chance of rain.
48%?
Yeah, it says 48% chance of rain. This is for the quali. So it looks like it might be drying out on track. I'm just going to sit on board with someone. I know while Marty's having a look, but there doesn't seem to be any spray on the visor, so maybe it is drying up.
Can't see any rain as such on the screen, but it is miserable and dreary at the old... I have changed a few settings on my TV, so we'll see how that goes. It never seems to happen when I'm racing, which is amazing. So, and it's just done it again. Why? I don't even understand why it's doing that. But this is going to be a very interesting time here in Silverstone, where my TV just doesn't seem to want to do anything that it should be doing. So if you can just carry on. Oh. But it's weird that it comes back on again. I don't understand. Who are you sitting on with anyway? We'll flick it to them.
Well, we can't because you're controlling it, mate. So, yeah, you're running the stream. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, which is kind of annoying. It's funny, it doesn't do it when I'm racing, but it wants to do it now. And it doesn't really make sense why it's doing that. Give me just another second.
If you can go down one more R1.
Yeah.
Sit on with KLX.
Yeah. Picture mode. Let's just go to movie mode and see what happens there.
Okay, Frosty's just set a 132.6. It's 2 seconds.
What is drying up?
1.5 seconds faster. It is drying up. We've got how long? 6 minutes left. I think these drivers will come in, put in a fresh set of inters, and
how long did you say is left? 6 minutes.
6 minutes 30 seconds.
Do you reckon DRS is enabled? It's going to be slicks.
We don't know.
Someone's going to do it.
Someone's going to put a set of softs. Vicky and Bambi have put on some softs. All the drivers in the pits have put on softs. Are they heading out? They're not heading out just yet, but they've switched for sure. So I think they're going to wait literally till the last minute. We might have a good old car park there at the last corner.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, KC. I don't think anyone's gone out yet, so they've got the soft tyres. Mechanics have put it on, but they haven't actually left the pits yet. So I think they'll just sit there for another few more minutes and wait for the track to dry up and then go out.
Yeah, I think so too. I might just have to change the settings on my PlayStation. I don't know why it's doing this, but I can't even see it to change it, so cool.
Do you want me to stream instead?
I don't know, man. I don't know why it does it. I don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense.
So there you go. We've got 5 minutes.
Give us a few minutes. There might not be a Marty B hot lap, that's the only catch, but I'll see what I can come up with.
There's some mucking around here in the... Yeah, I think I've recorded that. I might just save that. I don't know what was that about. I think it was Frosty and KLX in the pits. I'm not sure Frosty had an issue there, but it looks like he literally stopped just before the line, and KLX had to take avoiding action. So I'm not sure if you picked up a penalty or not, but yeah, have to see how we go with that. So you're gonna have to hear my voice while Marty B is setting up his PlayStation. There's not really much happening on track anyway, because I think these drivers are out there just waiting for it to dry up. Scotty is still out there with some inters. Got no ERS. I think he's just getting some practice in. Who else is out there? It says Quiet Cake is on an out lap.
Stream should still be on, but it's just paused.
It's all good. Just listen to my voice.
Should be back. Stream back or no?
So it's usually a little bit of a delay, so just wait a few seconds. Not yet. It says it's paused. Oh, we're back.
Okay. I've just switched the HDMI cord, so... frustrating.
All right,
frustrating tech difficulties. Let's carry on.
Quiet Cake. Yep, Quiet Cake's, I think he's the first one with softs, so let's see what he can do. He's going to set the representative time. I think Quiet Cake's a Tier 2 driver, if I'm not mistaken, so maybe won't be the fastest time, but he definitely has been a big improver over this season.
He really has, eh? His teammate, of course, Luke, sitting in P9 at the moment, 34.0. These times are irrelevant now, as he goes a purple sector there. That is down towards Stowe. That is the hangar straight, of course, a DRS zone, the second DRS zone of the lap. He's coming into the final chicane, the Vale chicane, in fact. This used to be a little bit different, but they have reprofiled it to slow the cars down because they seem to be getting too much speed coming to the final corner. That was a few years ago. But across the line, he will come now into obviously P1 at 28.4. There's still that tyre on the track there, mate. Just on the exit of 18 on the inside. Hopefully the marshals managed to get that cleared up before the start of the race. They'll probably just leave it there.
Yeah, the Codys love a stray tyre in the middle of the track. Not a problem.
Oh, absolutely.
If we can jump on with Mertz, I think Mertz is the next to set a representative lap with the softs.
He is indeed. There's a few cars on an outlap as well. We might get a Marty V hot lap after all, but we'll just have a look at Mertz. There was a stricken McLaren. I thought it was a stricken McLaren. That must have been possibly Websy, I think, on an outlap at this stage of qualifying. Just a couple of minutes left here, and the times are only going to get quicker. So Mertz is on a flying lap at the moment. 48% battery on exit now through towards the hangar straight. Again, DRS zone. He has gone purple, so it is quick time for the AlphaTauri down towards Stowe Corner, the right-hander. It's about 6th gear if you like, but 5th gear for the rotation into 6th on the exit over the curb past the pit lane entry. And it's around about sort of 70 metres you're braking there into the Vale chicane for the final time now on his qualifying run, as there is a caution, a few cars going slow. A little bit too much exit curb there for Mertz, but he does go P1 with a 26.419. Not a bad lap from Mertz in the AlphaTauri.
If you want to set up for a hot lap, Marty, I suggest Websy. He's going very slow, setting yellow flags, but he's definitely warming up his tyres. And there's a Red Bull in front of him, but I think it's probably, is it Chill Pill? No, it's not Chill Pill, it's the other one, but it's Bambi. But I think, given your love for McLaren, Websy might be your choice for Marty B hot lap.
Yeah, all right. He's just going very, very slow through Stowe. And like I've always said, Kat, I'm not biased, but if I was, I'd probably go for McLaren. Just saying. So Shawnee P7, P10 for Websy, 007. He's an absolute banger. He's gone very, very well the last few weeks. So warming up the tyres, lets the car go past. He's got 100% battery. He's going to flick it into hot lap. Motor car on the inside just gets a little bit of a touch coming through the Vale chicane. But he is going to go flat out. He is going to flick on the hot lap. And it is time, as ever, to buckle up and neck up your pelicans, because we are going to go hot round Great Britain, the Silverstone circuit. It's absolutely flat out through this first sector and just hug the curb on the inside, but watch out for those sausages. So as we come now through into Village and Loop and Aintree, watch out for the over-rotation on the car. Just gets it pulled up. Watch out for the sausage curbs. Use all of the exit if you can, straight on the throttle. Turn the steering wheel to the upright position. Keep your tray tables forward and flick open the DRS for the first time on this lap. So now down towards Brooklands we go. This is a beautiful sweeping sector. They have the spider cam over top during the real F1. It looks absolutely fantastic. It's an early and then a late apex on the right-hander of Luffield down through into Woodcote, where the old pit lane entrance is there on the right. They've reprofiled this as well, so flat out through here. This is, of course, where Max Verstappen and Hamilton came together and had the incident just a couple of years ago. Absolutely flat through their 7th gear on that new set of soft tyres coming through now towards Maggots and Beckett's. It goes Maggots first, then the right-hander, then through Beckett's into the final part of it, onto the Chapel. And he just gets it turned. Absolutely beautiful. Flick open the DRS now. This is the second DRS. Hanger straight down towards Stowe under Pirelli, past the crowd. Look at them. They're loving it. They put their umbrellas away. It has dried up. It is soft tyre, slick weather. Rotated the car. Almost over rotation there, using the curb on the exit past the pit lane entry. Now 70 metres. Slam on the brakes into the Vale chicane. Beautiful rotation. This is going to be a cracker. I haven't been watching the mini-map. I have been too bent out of shape watching the onboard of this car across the line. He does go P1 with a 25.410. Oh, we got our Marty B hot lap after all. Gosh, I feel better after that.
KLX is P3. They're all coming through now. So there may be some incidents there. I know Websy was going pretty slow, and I know I think his name's Srikant Das. I'm just going to call him Das. Got mixed up with. He just crossed the line in time, but I'm not sure if anyone else had some problems. There were some drivers with some front wing damage as well, so I don't know, but we'll see. This is the standard at the moment. Frosty, 125.1. You know why Wayno wanted him, that's for sure. So looks like Frosty has got the pole position for a 125.1. That's a very rapid lap.
Oh, God, that's
Websy P2, 125.4. Harsh. Pretty good there for the first timer in Inters, so definitely T1 pace there. KLX P4, Mercy, Checkered Flag, Extinct, Luke, Shawnee, Das there in P10, Mert 11, Goat Aussie 2K GOAT in 12, Scotty, Bambi, Quiet Cake, Chill Pill, Yusuf, and a couple of drivers there didn't set a time. Wicked Vicky, Suts, and Jerabot.
Speed of that Frosty car. We should just start calling him the Iceman because that is absolutely rapid. That is, in the finish, basically 3/10 quicker than the McLaren of Websy, Harsh, Calix, and Mercy, your top 5. I'm just going to scroll through these results. That was an absolutely stonking lap. You're right. I can see why Wayne wanted him. That's rapid. That's almost Prince pace, really. Shout out to Prince. I don't know if he ever watches these anymore. He's onwards and upwards to better things, and now he's gone over to PC to play iRacing. So, yeah. Good luck with your future endeavours, Prince. Time to let someone else have a go at winning, eh?
Oh yeah, look, I think not to say anything bad about Prince, but I think he was pretty much taking it home every week, and since he's gone, we've seen a lot closer Tier 1 racing. So
we actually have it's not just been. It's a little bit like Max Verstappen. You basically know he's going to win. If he's racing and his car doesn't break down, he's going to win. So you sort of look from P2 downwards, really.
That's it.
And that's what it ended up being. So,
yeah, if you look at the standings, Kalex has won 4 times, Chillpill 2, Yusuf 1, Mercy 1, Websy 1, Frosty's also won 1 as well. So, everyone's had a chance to win one. Oh, it's still raining.
It's still raining. Who set the weather? I reckon it was Scotty. We'll blame Scotty.
Well, we like to put it as approximate, so even the drivers don't really know what's happening.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought it was going to be dry, so it's definitely raining, so it'll be probably an Inter's start, but I'll assume it probably will dry up in time.
Yeah, 26
no formation
laps.
lap here?
No, not at all. You can do the honours and take us away from the start if you like.
Alrighty, maybe we sit on with KLX at the start. He is leading the championship. He's going to want to pull away. He's leading the championship by 6 points over Chillpill in the Red Bulls. So let's keep an eye on them. See if Frosty can take it away. See if KLX can make up a few points. All right.
Let's go.
Oh, there's a yellow immediately. No, they're off. Looks like they're off for a good start. Frosty's got the lead into turn 1. Looks good so far. Oh, someone's gone off.
Yeah, just into the gravel. It's all right. Carry on.
And Frosty's gone wide. Websy's P2, Harsh in P3, Kalex P4. So it looks like they've maintained the positions. Yellow towards the back there.
It's Bambi round.
Yeah, I think a few drivers side by side. They just need to be careful of their braking point. It's very squiggly, very moist out there.
Yeah, there's an end plate. Lost a front left end plate on the Red Bull of Bambi. Unfortunately, must have been a little bit of contact there. But something else.
A couple of drivers. So telling me Scotty, Suts. No, Suts not in here. Yes, he is. Suts and Aussie have all got front wing damage. So expect to see some of these drivers come into the pits.
You can't do Silverstone with no front wing. It just doesn't work. The car just won't turn down the inside of the Haas. That was a heck of a move from Chillpill. That was through... Where was that? That was through Woodcote, I think. He must have just jumped on the fast button there, I think, and he gained a couple of positions in front of Quiet Cake and Das. So Aussie 2K down in P18, and the Mercedes' teammate, of course, KLX 789 up in P4, doing a heck of a job at the moment. It looks like there's going to be another passing opportunity for Chillpill down towards...
side by side.
I'm just losing where we are. That was down through Stowe. That is into... Gosh, it's hard to know where you are in the rain. That was Stowe.
Yeah, I can tell you, like third last corner or something like that. I don't know the names. That's me. But I think Shawnee and Luke as well. It looks pretty clean so far. As I said, a couple of drivers into the pits. So Suts and Bambi and Aussie are in the pits to change their front wing.
Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, Bambi was going well. He was up there, certainly in the top 10, but the cars were a bunch together. Anything could happen in the rain. It could, I don't want to say those words, but there could be that thing that we all dread. You never know. A lot of runoff area at Silverstone, so there's a lot of space to, I guess, to make a mistake. I don't want to curse it, but you can make a lot of mistakes here, and all you do is run off on the grass.
KLX and Mercy's a little bit of tyre banging there.
Oh, down the inside goes Mercy. Through goes wide. Hamilton. Oh, almost.
Harsh as well. This is Oh, Harsh is pushing.
He's going to be pressing. Oh, down to the outside. Where have they
Checker
gone?
flag.
Oh, yeah, he got all squiggly.
These guys are racing like it's bone dry.
Oh, the performance of those cars
The
is
rain's not bothering him.
No, it's really not. Checkered flag. He's gained that time back already. He must have squeezed that button. He is on. Look at the state of it. He's going to go down the outside on the hanger straight, but he's going to get squeezed a bit by the AlphaTauri. That is Harsh, who is just going to take the racing line back on the inside. Oh,
what a move!
What a move! Harsh runs a little bit wide there. And I'll tell you who made the most of that too is Shawnee, who's going to go side by side with Harsh into the Vale chicane.
They're still side by side.
Round goes Shawnee.
Oh, yeah, bound to happen at that corner.
That's not a place you go side by side. But anyway.
Yeah, so that thing you talked about before that you don't want, I don't think we had it in Tier 3 or in Tier 2. So
no.
both races, it was without those. Oh, Shawnee again, I think. No? Okay, no, sorry. I think
Vicky, that might have been Chill Pill. Are you watching the stream or you're in the lobby, aren't you?
No, I'm in the lobby. I'm watching a whole lot of different things.
Who was that went wide? Yeah. That was Vicky. That must have been a warning. He's going side by side with Scotty. Look at the state of that. 4 wide almost. 4 wide into...
Ferrari, Alfa, Williams, and Red Bull all fighting.
Oh, this is great racing. Two other sort of... A little bit of wheel banging there between the Alfa and the Ferrari as well. All down towards Cops. Don't go up the inside. Don't stick your nose... Oh, not Cops. Hang on. Where are we? No, that's not Cops.
There's a fight up the head as well. Luke and Mertz. Luke's become a little bit of a boat here in the water. You think that'd be a good thing, but it's not. And he's holding up drivers from 7th all the way down to 10th for Scotty.
I think Luke's going to want to get past Harsh, isn't he? Let's just have a look on board with Luke. And he does get the move down on the outside, down through into Stowe. It is side-by-side AlphaTauri and Haas, but that'll turn into the inside for the Vale chicane. I'll tell you what else. The other AlphaTauri of Mertz is trying to have a squeeze as well. He's trying to have a look. Let's have a look over the rear wing of the Haas. The two Alphas going side by side. They'll leave each other room.
Mertz won't be happy. Mertz won't be happy. He's like, let me through.
Yeah, he's like a bull at a gate, that kid, isn't he? Absolute bull at a gate. But this is great racing so far.
Oh, in these conditions, honestly, it's... I really envy these drivers. It's such good racing.
It really
so
is.
Close.
A bit of a moment there from Hart. We're getting a great view over the rear wing of the Haas. Down the inside goes Mertz. He is chomping at the bit. Look at the gaggle of cars. It's like a flock of turkeys. And they're all getting all squiggly and all a little bit wide there too from Luke. But someone else is out. Who's that? Oh, there's a big crash.
Big crash.
Oh,
big crash. Oh, I see carbon everywhere.
Oh, there is 4 cars involved.
5 cars.
That's Shawnee, Scotty, Chillpill, Wicked Vicky. That is a big crash. That is a safety car.
Yeah.
We can say it because there it is.
I just jumped on with Das, and basically there was 2 cars literally blocking the road. So, and there was carbon fibre everywhere. So I don't know what happened there, but it's, wasn't good.
That's on the exit to through Village in the Loop, on the exit of Aintree, just coming down towards the Wellington Straight, I think, wasn't it?
Sorry, just before the DRS zone. Just after the first
maybe?
DRS. Yeah, first DRS zone. Around
heading
there.
Heading towards Brooklands, Cap. Brooklands.
Yeah. We're just before
the
Senna
corner after that other one.
Medi.
But before the other one.
Senna and Medi. That seems to be a very... Right here, yeah. Where the safety car is now, but all good. Okay, so Harsh has picked up a penalty. Sean has picked up a penalty. What penalties? 5 seconds and 5 seconds. So
that'll be collision.
Probably be collision. Unfortunately, they'll serve it in the pits. It won't be able to be taken off whether they got it as a mistake or not.
Yep, everyone's boxing. I don't know. Would you stay out? I mean,
go for a new set of inters. Why not?
I suppose if everyone else is, but like track position, man. They're only 3 laps old. Oh, Harsh is out. Harsh is DNF'd.
Oh, Harsh is DNF'd. Yeah.
I wonder if that's damage.
Yeah, I had a look on the app. It didn't show me unless he's not sharing his telemetry. But he was slow the last few laps there, so maybe he's got some damage, irreparable damage under floor damage, rear wing, something like that. Not good. Yep.
You see, Quiet Cake stayed out. I think that's a smart move. Quiet Cake and Jerobot Girabot, bless his cotton softs, has gone from Tier 3 up to Tier 1 as a fill-in teammate with Yusuf, and he's going to be an absolute bang. He's going to be one to watch for, because if this dries up, that's been a very, very smart move. No one else has stayed out, apart from, Suts, Aussie, and Bambi, who, of course, boxed earlier for the damage. This is going to be interesting. With the rain clears up in about 10 minutes. I wish we actually had the rain forecast, but if it clears up and they only run another 10 laps on those inters and they go straight to the soft, or straight onto mids, that's been a very, very calculated move, and at this stage, they've got nothing to lose. Good on them.
Yeah, I've got 85% chance of rain in the next 10 to 15 minutes. So it looks like rain's going to continue for a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, honestly, I didn't notice Girabot in there. So it was, very well done. Great decision. 4-lap old inters. Probably a good thing. Websy has not. Oh, sorry. Websy did pit. Frosty did pit. So, but I'm trying to look at the Twitch feed to see what happened. Timmy, not sure what happened. No one's said anything. Let me have a look at the Discord, see who's swearing to who.
See who's already reporting things. At this stage, Frosty, Quite Cake, Websy, Girabot, Calyx, your top 5, 2 of which have not pitted. Girabot, Quite Cake sitting on those 4-lap inters. This is going to be an interesting run through the middle part of this race. Can you see anything in the chat? Who's going on about what?
No, I'm not seeing anything.
No? Okay. That's all right. See, 2 of those penalties got sat. Das, for some reason, did not sit his penalty. Let's just have a look. That was
he
picked
up a speeding. Yeah, he picked up a speeding. So he would have come in, served the 5, but then picked up a speeding. So what position is he in now?
P11th.
Yeah. If he's betting on another safety car, great. He might as well maybe wait and take the other one.
We've got the man who's in the middle of the storm. Yeah.
Scotty, let us know what happened, mate.
Fellas, just annoying that mid, as you probably saw on that track map, that mid pack was sort of getting a little bit out of control. Obviously, maybe a little bit of ultra defending than where sort of it wasn't needed, and just unfortunately, Harsh was sort of had a bit of an outside line through turn 5. Just lost the rear, and unfortunately the cars just sort of spun half onto the circuit, and obviously myself, Seal Pill, Wick and Vicky absolutely nowhere to go. So racing incident, there was a contact, but unfortunately it was just the AlphaTauri lost it on the curb on the outside going onto the straight, and unfortunately everyone else has bowled into him.
Yeah, I jumped on it. It looked like there were 2 cars literally blocking the road as a roadblock. So I think some other cars got some damage as well. Had nowhere else to go. Unfortunate there for you, Scotty.
Yeah, just annoying because I had good pace too, and when the car came along, I just lost my front wing. Problem is, it was the cars behind that sent the second contact and lost my wheel. So I initially got away with it just with front wing damage, but unfortunately the second lot of contact has taken the left front. But obviously that hurt Seal Pill with the Red Bulls team. So one Aston in 6th, and obviously the other one in 11th, and obviously only one Red Bull, and then Bambi down in 16th. So.
Yeah, Timmy must be kicking himself. You've got Bambi in 16th, and you've got P6 for one Aston and P11 for the other. So at the moment, Wayne must be rubbing his hands together, but still a long way to go. Under safety car, might be in this lap. We'll see how we go. Yep, definitely in this lap. So thanks, Scotty. Better luck next week.
Too easy. Thanks, boys.
See ya. All right, let's sit on with Frosty, shall we, Marty? And
let's make sure he gets it right, eh?
Yep.
Let's have a look over the rear wing at Alfa Romeo, looking good in the rain. Alfa Romeo kick. Never understood why they put the word kick in the name of these cars, but vote to kick? Oh no, that was the other game.
Oh, it's some online thing. I don't know. Like, I'm still playing Snake on my Nokia. So
oh, he's gone.
He's gone.
Well, look at it's already a second and a half. He's caught them absolutely napping. This guy.
Oh, Websy's passing. Yeah, those tyres, either Cakes didn't warm them up or got caught napping. And KLX, it looks like Girabot's been overtaken by 2 cars actually, so 3.
Oh, okay, maybe that was, I don't know. Maybe he just didn't get them fired up. Girabot, of course, a little bit more of a novice driver, but he's going to get done by a checkered flag in the Williams coming down now towards Brooklands, of course, and Luffield. But let's just keep with this battle.
Yeah, sometimes if you just know you're not as quick, you might as well just not fight too much. Just bring the car home, get some points. But Jerobot is dropping, and Quiet Cake's gone from P2 there to P5 now. So maybe those fresh tyres are doing great. I can tell you, Quiet Cake's tyres are on 16%, so compared to 4% on the new one. So it is a little bit of a difference.
But it's not as if, I suppose 16, yeah, okay. Around the outside goes Luke of Quiet Cake as well, now down through Maggots and Beckett's. That's amazing how much 10% wear on Inters does. I wouldn't have thought it'd be that much of a difference, if I'm honest. That's weird, but okay. See, Webbsy's dropped back.
Yeah,
this Frosty
especially
guy.
3-4 laps.
Oh.
Yeah, he's fast, isn't he?
I think Wayne. He's just gone.
I think Wayne's got a great driver here in Frosty. Like I said, he's won one as a reserve, and he might. Oh, we don't want to jinx him now, but it's going to be a great battle for the last few races between Aston and Red Bull. That's for sure. And I think
really
Red Bull I think Red Bull. I think Timmy said he'll jump on comms, Tier 1 last race comms with Wayne if it comes down to the last race. So that will be definitely one to tune in for.
Oh, there's a car around Hass's. That's the Quiet Cake Hass. He's done a bit of a 90-degree spin, but he's managed to gather the car up again. That is through the loop onto the hanger straight all over those sausage curbs. That cannot do the underside of the car any good. But the spray is still very, very wet, and these cars are bunching up behind Quiet Cake as well.
Yeah, it's shown me he's got a little bit of front damage as well, so I'm not sure if that was before or after his spin. So that could be a reason why he's a little bit slow.
Oh, yeah, that car does not look like it is very much under control at all. So through Woodcote, of course, the old pit entry there, but just being done. He's just been done by Extinct. A lot of understeer.
Anytime soon. Yeah, he's probably wishing for some dry weather, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon.
3 seconds for Das. No, I don't. I think you're right.
3 seconds. Yeah. No, it says 88% rain, so 89. It's going up actually. So, looks like the rain's going to continue for a bit.
Do you reckon?
I reckon we might have a last. Yeah, I reckon we're going to have
wet.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a mad rush to the end, maybe 3-4 laps towards the end. That's what I'm betting on. I don't know anything. That's what I'm just saying. Yep. Yeah, the game's notorious of mixing things up there right at the end.
How much harder can the rain be? Because it's pretty. Is this still classed as light?
Yeah, I've just seen if there's any puddles. Usually, that's the sign that you need to go for wets, and I'm not really seeing any puddles.
No, but you're saying it's increasing, so it could be anybody's game. Checkered Flag got a great run on Mercy here through towards the hanger straight. Checkered Flag. He is going to jump on the overtake button, but I'll tell you what, Mercy's going to do the same thing. He is going to defend up a storm. Mercy's got more battery, 63, as Checkered Flag does just flick it up. Now through Brooklands and Luffield, a little bit wide on the exit there, which makes the entry a wee bit narrow. Bit of a late apex there, a little bit of a squiggle in the rear of the car too. Not such a good exit as Mercy managed to get now through down towards Cops on the Wellington on the straight towards Cops. So
yes, I'm having a look at the top speeds between the two drivers. There is a difference. So I think one of them's got maybe a little bit more of a dry setup versus the other one. So just need to make sure they have a look at that and judge their moves correctly.
Good rotation there from Checkered Flag. He has got the straight line speed. He's going to go down the outside. Mercy's going to burn as well. This is a great battle at this stage through into Cops now. Lap 9 of 26. So
yeah, and I think that's the example there. I think Checkered Flag got a great entry out of the corner, high downforce, but Mercy's just got that higher top speed. So it's going to be a great fight between these two.
Squiggle there. I think Mercy's normally runs quite a low downforce, doesn't he? Because his skill level's quite high, so he seems to be able to get away with it because he's great at the corners, but then the car is a rocket ship in a straight line, so we'll keep an eye on that battle as we get on.
Yeah, Frosty's nearly 3 seconds now from Webbsy. Webbsy's no slouch either, so Frosty's definitely got the speed. Oh, and just Checkered had a little bit of a snap there.
3 seconds, for over 3 seconds.
Yeah, maybe Yusuf and Luke can jump on there. Yusuf's just making the move.
We are with them down the inside.
Nice move there.
Oof, beautiful move. Great looking Ferrari. Shame it's not sunny.
Oh, yeah.
Great
So what do
looking
you think?
cars.
They're going to come out with a blue car for Miami, or that's what we're hearing? They're going to come out with two liveries. They've already got the suits. They're in blue. But there's talk that the car's going to be blue too. So, I don't know.
For Ferrari?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they've got some Miami livery. So the Ferrari used to be blue. The mechanics used to wear blues. So they've got a special livery for Miami. If you haven't seen it, go out there. I actually like blue, but don't know if I like the Ferrari in blue, to tell you the truth. Let's see how we go.
I don't know about that. Maybe we'll see that on the new game. Speaking of the new game, you going to buy it? You've already bought it, haven't you?
I've pre-bought it. I've already handed over my money. I'm a slave to EA. But yeah, what can you do? Give me more bugs.
Right.
Bugs, and bugs.
Just, you wonder why do we keep doing this to ourselves, eh? It just doesn't make sense. But it'll be interesting to see the handling model. I know the beta version, a lot of people were not impressed at all. It was garbage. And the handling model was from last year's game and all of these things. So, I mean, hopefully they're taking the feedback from it and they improve it. Who knows?
Yeah, I just think it's the same game, rebranded, a few more liveries, a few more bugs, and price just goes up. There you go.
So we're just sitting with the
Flag and Mercy.
Yeah, man. Just going back to that, the Checkered Flag and Mercy battle. This is ongoing. Brooklyn's in Luffield again, and just the control of Checkered Flag's car. You might be right, a little bit higher downforce, but then he can't seem to get it done in the straights. Mercy's he's too quick. And look at the bloody ERS on Mercy, 81 on exit.
Yeah. I was just going to say Checkered needs to save, but Mercy's not really pushing, is he? So
no, he doesn't need to.
No, it doesn't need to.
In the rain, Checkered can't get past him in the wet, in the corners, and then on the straights he can't catch him. So Mercy's really got not a whole lot to worry about, although he is dropping back from KLX. Mercy's probably going to be happy with the P4. Great exit there again from Checkered Flag. Let's see if he can make it work. No, he can't. He's not going to get it. Shawnee gets a 3-second, but Mercy defends now through into Stowe, and that's all it's going to be for another lap again. So
just can't get the move done, can he?
Oh,
maybe. Oh.
No, squiggle there. He would have had a run down towards the Vale chicane, but not to be.
Shawnee and Das. Oh, maybe a little bit of lag there, but maybe they touch wheels. Side by side into the last two corners. Still side by side.
Ooh, there is a wee bit of lag there. Who's lagging? Is that Shawnee?
I think it might be Das. I think Das is from might be from India. I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
So maybe a little bit of lag there.
Let's just jump on and see how this car performs. Not too much lag on stream, but it's looking good at this stage. Oh, down the inside goes the Alpine. No wheel banging around the outside goes the Alpine as well. Oof, that is a scary place.
Still fighting.
Great camera view.
Just a shout out. I don't want to jinx him, but shout out to Mertz, doing a great job there. P8. Again, these conditions are really tough.
Bambi fought his way up from last.
Suts.
Where are you?
Oh.
Oh. That's his.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Oh, that's Cops. But he's got it done. It's going to be the inside for Maggots.
Yeah, I think he's got it. That's nice.
I think he's got it, yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, Das pulled out of that one. That was never going to go well. And now through Beckett's into Chapel into the straight. So this could be an opportunity for Das to get it back, but he is a little bit too far off the Alpine. So I think Sutz is going to keep that one.
Just having a look at Mertz as well. Mertz is behind Luke in the house.
It nearly ran straight into the back of him.
Yeah, he's getting really close, but I think Luke's then just pulling away. So, yeah, I think that he just outbraked himself and lost about half a second. So that's a fight to watch at the moment. Checker Flag and Mercy continue. There's 3-4 tenths there. Just can't get it done. Rain forecast is the same at 89% for the next 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, okay. I see Jirabot and Quiet Cake at the back of the field.
Ooh, so Checker Flag at Mercy, side by side.
This is again Bucklands and Luffield, same place.
Yeah.
You just can't get it. He just can't get. This has got to be frustrating.
Now Mercer just pulls away at the straight. Yeah, it's just.
This could all end in tears, but we will keep on with this lap 13. We're halfway at the halfway mark of this Grand Prix, and it is looking good so far. It is looking raining and wet, but it's looking good. As Aussie gets a
picks up
penalty.
a 3 second. Yeah, it's tough in these conditions as well. I managed to. I think I only got one warning last night, which was good. But yeah, it's just a pain when you pick them up.
It really is. I think I got a couple of warnings and then got one penalty. I was down in the bottom 10, man. I just had an absolute shocker. I just couldn't find the rhythm. Car understeered like a bloody boat on ice. It was just no good. Shouldn't have changed the setup. Should have kept what I had, but once I got that 3 second, I sort of boxed and thought, oh well, fastest lap it is, and I think I got the fastest lap in the end, so I can live with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Took it away from someone else, so that's good. Took away that point.
Yep. That's all I could do at that stage. Clutching at straws, as they say. Oof.
Yeah. Real wide. I'm just hoping a couple of incidents might go my way, and I might end up getting a P2. So that'll be good from P4 to P2. So yeah.
That would be quite good. And would that turn, because I think the letter P finished in front of you, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So he might get a 5, and then Seta might get something as well. So we'll see. But yeah, it's still a strong result from Alpha, but might be up for a podium. But yeah, it will be to the detriment of my teammate, I think. So, but we'll see how we go.
Yeah, we'll see how we go. It's all right, mate. I know some of the stewards. Just kidding.
Yeah, I know some of them too. So yeah, that's all right.
I think Checkered Flag had a bit of a moment.
Yeah, I think he's just been overtaken by. No, it doesn't.
No, does it say on the app?
No, he's not sharing, so I can't see. But yeah, he was overtaken by Yusuf.
Unless he's just let him go. I'd love to carry on watching that battle, but I think he just had a big moment somewhere. No?
Not seen anything on the car.
Okay.
But yeah, the app's not telling me, unfortunately.
So will we see? Yep. He does continue. Will we see any cars boxing?
Luke's coming in. There you go.
Oh,
you said it.
As I've called it. Luke's coming. I reckon. Looking at the advantage the Freshens has had.
Yeah.
I don't know, are they really going to make up enough time though? The front runners won't box. They'll run to the end because 4.5 seconds from Webbsy to Frosty, so he's probably okay with that old Webbsy.
Well, Frosty's tyres are at 35%. Webbsy's at 36. So, and they did they pit? They did pit. So, 6 laps, isn't it? On 36%. So, it's going to be a bit hairy. I think they're going to have to pit, I think. One set of inters to the end. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, 12 laps to go, including this one. So, could be tough, actually.
Could be. Could be.
Could be.
Have a look at Luke's pace. The rain forecast is still telling me it's going to be raining, so...
well, there's no puddles yet.
No puddles.
No puddles. Oh, a wee bit squiggly there. So it looks like Luke might be running full traction. He was just straight on the power and straight on the overtake button. He's going to try and get these moves done as quick as he can. Jerabot, the first person in the firing line down the inside. He's going to have a wee bit of a look, but he doesn't. That is into a very sharp, awkward right-hander. And around the outside, he's going to try and get the grip and the momentum on the exit down the inside for the switchback. It's going to be all she wrote for that. That's a nice, easy move there from Luke. Up into P14 he goes.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep an eye on his interval. So he's currently 18.5 seconds behind Aussie. His fastest lap was 1:36.8. And the fastest lap at the moment is 1:35.8. So that just gives you an idea. But we'll just see what he can do next lap.
He's already gained 6 tenths.
Yeah, I do suspect those tyres will be a couple of seconds quicker. And Das has come in.
And so has Extinct.
Body's come in and he's picked up a penalty.
Oh, 5 seconds. Because it's only 60 Ks, isn't it?
Oh, it's horrible.
It's
I hate this
speed.
entry. It is horrible. Because you look down the road and you see this long road and you go, oh, yeah, I'll just stop towards the end. But it comes up so quickly and it's 60 Ks and then it's so slow. Yeah, it's a horrible pit entry.
That's not great. So these guys will now be hoping that there is not another safety car with 11 to go, including this one, lap 16 of 26. It's a 50% race.
No more.
Hoping no more.
It doesn't dry it either. Yeah.
Oh, I kind of hope it does. Spanner in the works, mate. Let's see what happens. Luke is gaining. He's gained 2 seconds on Aussie just this lap. So that car is looking strong. The Haas of Luke can... he will be looking for the rear end of the Mercedes. Probably it's down to 16. It's going to be about 8 laps, I think, where he will be in striking distance. If he's getting 2 seconds a lap at 16, striking distance will be around about lap 23 to 24. And he will then get up into P11 unless a lot of other cars pit as well. So we'll just keep an eye on that. It's 15.7. It's almost going to be 2.5 seconds. So we could be looking at striking range around about. He's going to go wide and cops. Striking range around about lap 22 maybe, if he does get that thing hooked up and into gear properly. So Maggots and Beckett's now, that car looks like it's actually handling really, really well. We're going to keep an eye on that battle. But further up the field, we've got Shawnee, who's going to be having a look at the back of Mertz, who's up in P7, gained that position. But he is under threat from the McLaren behind, and Sutz is going to be getting on the action as well. What else can you see out there, Kat?
Yeah, just having a look at Luke's intervals and timing. He's just about to cross the line. Let's see what he can do. So 137.8 was his fastest lap. Let's see what he gets now.
Oh, it was a 137 something.
Yes, it must have had a problem. Okay, maybe who else came in for new tyres? Extinct.
A 137.2 it was from Luke. The fastest lap was Frosty to 135.8.
Yeah, so maybe not the fastest there, but we'll have a look. Anyhow, we'll see what we can do, guys. Maybe my stats weren't that great. But yeah, Luke's only 13 seconds behind. Maybe had a little bit of a mistake there.
Because what was he before? He was 16, it was 18 and a half on pit exit, and that was 2 laps ago. So that's that's 5 seconds. So it is about 2.5 seconds a lap. So this could be a great battle that we are going to keep an eye on. Shawnee, where else?
Okay, front runners are not pitting, so they're staying out at the moment.
What are their tyres on?
13 laps, so Frosty on 13.
Yeah, but what are they? Does the app show percentage?
Sorry,
yeah.
Percentage. 46% for Frosty.
46.
And 47% for Websy. 50% for KLX. So
that's getting old.
And again, the rain. It doesn't look like it's going to stop raining. So
no.
You'd probably want to throw on a fresh set. You might be quicker than staying out there. Would you gain the lost time, 20-something seconds? Looking at Luke, you probably would.
Well, where's Luke now? He's 11 seconds. It's another 2 seconds a slap.
Yeah, it's at least 4 or 5 seconds in 2 laps. So
it really is.
You probably want to.
I mean, for the sake of... Because there's quite a lot of high-speed corners, so... Bookings now. A few cars gathering together. We've got Mertz. It is a Mertz train. It is Mertz, Shawnee, Sutz and Bambi stuck in 7, 8, 9 and 10. Aussie coming up the rear as well. That's probably going to help Luke, to be honest. If he can catch the back of that train, get past Aussie and jump into the Shawnee, Sutz and Bambi battle, then he can flick past them as well. He could really, realistically, be looking at a P7 finish here, if I'm honest. If that's, I mean, does that make sense?
Oh yeah, those tyres. Yeah, definitely. Those tyres are going to fall, and you've got a couple of penalties there as well. So, those tyres in front are going to fall if they don't. Fall off the cliff pretty soon if they don't pit, and he's going to have fresh tyres.
I think the clip's going to be about 60% in it, so probably about another 4 laps for those runners into the 16, 17 side by side. Shawnee.
Yusuf's on
Mertz.
Yusuf's on 55% at the moment.
That's getting pretty second hand.
I wouldn't want to be running these. And yes,
no.
Dassis keeps picking up penalties here. How many seconds he got? He's got 9 seconds at the moment. So
yeah, I think he might have just given up the ghost a wee bit there. Unless the car, maybe he's got a little bit of damage. I suppose the app would probably tell us, but
no telemetry, unfortunately.
Oh, of course he's not sharing, is he? It's unfortunate, but Luke down to 8 seconds. So who's that? That is Das and Extinct going.
Yeah, he'll make this move pretty easily.
Oh, there is a lot of lag there. I think that's Extinct that's lagging.
No, I think Das again. Das might be just his location just might be a little bit of a A little bit lag.
That's okay. We can live with that. It's not sort of jumping all over the place like McDonald's Wi-Fi, but he's interesting. See, Luke's slowed down a wee bit. Only 8 seconds now. He needs to gain another 2 seconds a lap for the next 4 laps to really get into that window. Aussie's dropping back a wee bit as well, but the cars behind Shawnee, Mertz, Suts and Bambi, they're still stuck there. They just cannot get past. Mertz will be fizzing to try and get this move done, but he just can't seem to. And hopefully he doesn't push too hard and make a mistake.
Yeah, this is where I'm looking at the moment. This is where the action is. Checker flag, still behind Yusuf, can't get past. Mercy's not having to worry about those behind him, but yeah, Shawnee's just defending for dear life. Mertz, Suts and Bambi.
It seems to be where you're right, this is where the battle is at the moment. Lap 20 we go now. 7 to go. Let's keep an eye on Luke. He's only gained another half a second.
Yeah, and I think the front runners, if they're not pitting, if they haven't pit now, they're probably not going to.
No, you wouldn't bother pitting now. You just wouldn't. So Shawnee's dropping back from checkered flag. The front runners, the top 5, are likely just going to sit exactly where they are. Checkered flag on Yusuf, half a second. Let's just have a quick look at that battle. Brooklyn's left field again. We seem to always jump on board with cars when they're going through this section. I mean, he's in the Williams. He's probably got to be happy with where he is at the moment. You don't really want to upset Yusuf in the Ferrari by making a silly move on him, but he is burning a wee bit old checkered flag. He's got 43 on exit there through Woodcote down towards Cops. The right-hander definitely not flat out in the rain, but just a little bit of rotation there in the car, squiggle of the wheel, and back on the throttle towards Maggots and Beckett's. Slipstream still effective in the rain, obviously. The water doesn't make any difference on that, but it certainly makes a lot of difference to the actual traction of the cars through the corners because they need a lot more mechanical grip. So normally DRS would be open there, but he's going to get a little bit of a slipstream. Yusuf still actually pulling away. No, it's about staying even down towards Cops. So
yeah, it wasn't burning. I don't think either of them were burning. So, but he's getting very close in the corners. Checker flag is so.
Yeah, Luke.
There's
got a caution. There's a yellow.
Jerobot. No, it's not Jerobot.
Jerobot's
put on a set of meds.
Yep, and
it's
he
raining.
also has.
I don't think it's meds. Med weather.
Front right.
Yeah, he's all over the place. I think he's.
Is he AI? Oh, it looks like he might be AI.
No.
Oh no, he's not. No.
I don't think he's AI.
Oh, his steering wheel looks a bit weird.
He's damaged his wing. I bet you I know what happened, and I've done it before. He's put on a new set of tyres, got out of the pits, floored it. There's this horrible right-hander at the end of the pits, and he's probably just lost control and hit the wall. We can ask him later, but I think that's what's happened. So
yeah, that might be right.
Yep.
I've just got to quickly nick out of the room for a second. I shall be right back in about 30 seconds. If you could just hold the fort.
Not a problem. So sitting on here with Luke at the moment, 6-lap-old meds, and the time is now 4.5 seconds. Another yellow. I think it's Jerobot there, just getting out of the way of the drivers in front. Just having a look at the other action on track. Pretty much same old, the checker flag behind Yusuf, not getting that move done. Oh, he's just having a look side by side. Oh, and he does get the move done. Sorry viewers, but yeah, checker flag did get the move done on Yusuf. Well done. And he's going to try to get the fight back on Mercy. Suts is right up the behind of Mertz, and Suts. All the action is happening while Marty is away. Oh, I think that was nice defensive driving there from Mertz with Suts. Suts may not think so, but Suts just lost a couple of positions. Aussie is coming into the pits. No damage from what I can see. I think he's just tired of those tyres. So that moves Luke up into P11.
He got the move done, did he? Excellent.
No, Aussie's coming to the pits. So there was a couple of moves there you missed out on. So checker flag got the move done on Yusuf, and Suts and Mertz were having a little bit of a fight. So Sut's lost a couple of positions, and yeah, Aussie came into the pits.
Ooh, okay. The 40 seconds
The
I
checker
was gone,
flag
I
is
missed
right
it all.
up the behind. Yeah, right. Checker flag is right up behind of Mercy.
Man, these 17 lap inters. Oof.
Yeah, they're not great. They're all up in the 60s at the moment. Yeah, Yusuf's at 71%. Suts picks up a 3-second penalty. So 4 laps to go. Frosty can just pretty much put the handbrake on if he likes. He's 6.7 seconds in the lead.
Yeah, that's a heck of a...
Kalex is coming in the pits.
What? It has stopped raining.
Oh, I think it's stopped raining.
It has?
I think the weather says 56%, 57% chance. What's he doing? Let's have a look. Softs. He's putting on a set of softs. Kalex is risking it. Oh, and the drivers are coming in. Yusuf's coming in.
Everyone's coming in.
Mertz, Bambi.
Oh, I don't know if... Oh, it might be. Let's jump on board. Let's jump on board. I don't know if he can... I don't know, man. There's still spray. We're on board with checkered flag.
There's a Haas. What happened to the Haas?
Pit
I think it was at the exit.
Yeah, what happened to...
Pit exit's hairy.
Oh, I don't know, man. There's still spray.
Yeah, I think has done the same thing as Jerobot, and probably damaged his car. Yeah, and he's spun around. So yeah, these softs are... It's a bit too early, I think. Keep an eye on KLX. If anyone can do it.
Crossing the pit line for Mertz. Yeah, if anyone can do it, it's KLX.
Yeah, 9 seconds behind Suts. Suts has got a penalty. So Shawnee.
Yeah, I mean...
but it's...
If that dries up, man, that's 4 to go. So 4 to go, including the remainder of this lap. If he can get those up to temperature, this has been a very, very smart move. Because if it does dry up...
Luke.
Where is Luke?
Behind him is... Right behind him. Right up his
he's going to have a look.
Yeah, and that just shows you the Inters are... The Inters are tyres of choice at the moment. Not quite the time.
Did Kalex come out in front of... Oh, of course he was. He was already in front.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So Luke's caught him and passed him with A-lap old Inters versus fresh softs. So the softs aren't the tyre at the moment. Maybe, last lap, but big call there from KLX.
That is a massive call. Vale chicane. Let's have a look. KLX, I tell you what, he's keeping with him though.
Yeah, it's
if
not
he can
raining,
get this up to temperature, it is still wet. Oh, squiggle there on the exit of 18 for KLX as well. This will be the lap. Now that they're warm, this will be the lap where we find out whether they're actually good or not. So 3 to go. Quiet Cake's out.
Cake is retired.
He's retired in the pits.
Retired in the pit. Yeah, I think he had some damage.
Okay. Mertz taking it very, very easy through the Vale chicane.
Oh,
Aussie goes quick.
But he's on Inters as well, so yeah, no.
Fresh Inters.
KLX is falling behind Luke. It's now a 1.5 second gap, so I don't think those softs are just there yet. It may come good last lap, but I think it wasn't the right gamble.
No, I think you're right. But I did say Luke was up for a P7. I think we agreed on that, and he is currently P7, 9.5 behind. I doubt whether he'll make up that time in 2.5 laps. So a good showing from him. Good call to put on the fresh tyres. It really was, because he came from right at the back, man. He was like 13th, 14th.
Yeah,
he's making some bickets. Yeah,
he's made up some. Yeah, the drivers in front have pitted, and he's made up some positions. Yeah, those 9-lap olds, they're not going to be as fresh now. He might make up a few seconds, but he needs to make up 6 seconds in 2 laps, 1.5 laps. Not going to happen. Yeah,
it's not going to happen. I think Suts has got a 3 seconds. So Shawnee, not bad from Shawnee. If he can stay where he is, we've got a caution as well. Again, I'm not sure where that was. Might have been Quiet Cake's car just coming back out onto the track.
Yeah, or might have been Jerobot, but that's okay. I think it was Jerobot giving the leader letting the lead through.
Okay. Oh, good old Jerobot. Bless his cotton softs. He's gone out there. He's put his best effort in. He's on soft.
I think that's the fight. That's the fight at the moment to the end. Whether or not
Checkered flag can
get the move done. Yep.
Oh, that's a hell of a race from Checkered Flag, actually. Driver of the day. Probably Luke, to be honest. He's been a banger. He's fought his way all the way back through, possibly Luke. I mean, Checkered Flag's had a good one. Who would be your pick?
Yeah, I'm looking at Websy. I'm looking at, Frosty there. I think, pole position, led every lap.
I suppose it's...
Oh, Checkered Flag's just gone wide, so I think he's going to lose the time there. Yeah, we can talk about it. I don't know. I think,
Tell you what, KLX has gained time. KLX is right on the back of Luke.
He's right in his butt. Yeah,
he is right on the gearbox.
That's the thing, yeah.
He's burning up a storm, though. KLX is notorious for saving areas.
DRS is enabled.
DRS is open.
DRS is enabled, yeah.
Oh, he's going to get it.
Smooth done.
It's unfortunate for Luke there.
Yeah, a few more laps, KLX, and it would have been the right choice, but unfortunately, not quite.
Yeah, he lost out on... Where was he? P3, I think, wasn't he? P3, P4 somewhere. Because Mercy was P4.
5, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So...
Oh, Checkered Flag's coming to the pits. I don't know why he would do that at the last, unless he had damage.
Just sort of penalties put on fresh
KLX set the fastest lap.
Yeah, Yusuf fastest lap 34.2.
Well, KLX might be able. Can he make up 3? Can he make up 3 seconds in half a lap or 1 lap? Could be.
Let's stay with it. He's just gained 3 tenths. It'll be Brooklands and Luffield through here where he'll really start reeling it in. He'll really start reeling it in. Really. There's another 2 tenths one corner, 2 tenths another corner, 3 tenths.
Oh yeah,
4 tenths. There's not really... Oh, he's burning up a storm, but he can't. He shouldn't be going below 10. He should be saving just a touch.
He's run out of fuel as well.
He is on red on the fuel marker. Is he going to run wide? No. Brooklands... Maggots and Beckett's. He's got 8 tenths, 7 tenths. This is going to be it. Through Maggots and Beckett's. If he can gain the time, the right-hander, 5th gear for rotation. All over the place. Let's go too. Man, he has just absolutely whipped that time out. It is going to be... great one for him. So across the line, it is Frosty. Frosty wins by a heck of a margin.
Yeah, 18 seconds. That's amazing.
That is a huge win.
Yeah, I think Suts and Shawnee were fighting as well, and that's definitely helped KLX. KLX has got past Shawnee as well.
He has. Fly crikey. And if he can just keep that, he's going to get P4.
Yeah. Oh, great job.
He's back.
Great job, KLX. Yeah.
Okay. That is... And I think that's an accidental masterclass, if I'm honest. Really.
Yeah, bit of luck.
A bit of luck.
But not bad. Not bad at all. And he got fastest lap, so pretty well done there, KLX. Good job.
I think one more lap, Battlecat, and he would have... maybe not one more lap, but I suppose 18 seconds at about 3-5 seconds a lap.
Those guys' tyres were 87%. Frosty's tyres were 87%. Puncture territory. So, yeah, I think another lap or two and KLX probably would have won it.
There we have it. Driver of the day.
Suts driver of the day.
Yeah. I mean, that was interesting. I really didn't think those softs would pay off. I just didn't think that would be any good.
Yeah.
At all.
And I would have thought another pit stop for Inters was the way to go, but those guys stayed out and made it happen. So that's why I'm a Tier 2 driver, Marty, and not a Tier 1.
You and me both, brother. That's why we should probably drop down into Tier 3 next season and...
sure. Give Tetris a fight.
Bloody Tetris. Shout out to you, Tetris, if you're listening. You bloody fast, bloody. He's having a banger. A few words I'd love to say there, but I can't. So shout out to Testra and Broseph if you're listening too. And I think Jerobot was actually... I'm sure Jerobot said he had something else to do tonight, but hang on a second. He's just been racing. So... I don't know what...
That's all right. That's maybe what he had to do. He couldn't jump in the comms box because he was racing.
To do.
That's all right. Not a problem.
That's okay.
I wouldn't have done any better. Especially in the wet. So shout out to these guys.
Yeah,
but,
it was interesting.
Yeah, Frosty. Let's just go through quickly. So Frosty, P1, Websy, Mercy, KLX, Suts, Shawnee, Luke, Yusuf, Checkered Flag, Bambi, Extinct. Actually, Yusuf picked up the fastest lap there. So congrats there. Extinct, Aussie, Das, Mertz, Jerry, Cake, Harsh, Scotty, Chilpill, and Wicked Vicky. So we had a few DNFs. Yeah, we had no DNFs, I think, in Tier 1 or Tier 3 or Tier 2. So, look, these conditions weren't great. So, unfortunate for some of those guys that DNF'd.
Yeah, and I mean, the safety car wasn't exactly caused by someone going off the track. It was just, like Scotty said, an unfortunate moment where a car's gone wide on the exit coming onto the Wellington Straight, and he's just turned it sideways 90 degrees, and the other cars have just had nowhere to go. So, nothing they could do, and that was the only safety car. No VSCs. Great result all around the board, I suppose. Let's see if we can get some of these guys in here.
So Frosty, Websy, and Mercy, if you want to join the chat. I'm just going to see if Frosty's a member or not. I think Mercy's joined. Marty, if you want to.
Yeah, I think we've got Wayne Morrison here. Oh, sorry, Mercy in here. Oh, no.
We've got Mercy.
We've got Mercy Morris.
Mercy Morris.
Mercy Morris in here.
You got me.
The Aston Martin teammates. Oh, sorry. Not yet.
Shots fired.
After this one, as soon as you hang up, you'll be teammates. So,
I think so. Mercy, we've got you in here, eh?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes. How did that go, man? You had a big battle. Who were you battling with? Checkered Flag.
Checkered Flag.
Yeah, man. He was giving you a run for your money. It seems like you just had the faster car in a straight line, but of course in the wet, man, he couldn't get past you. He was burning up a storm. We were watching on stream. He had very little battery. You were sitting in the 80s. He was in the 40s. And you just wouldn't let him past, you stubborn bugger. So, great showing, man. How was the car feeling at the end?
Can I just say before Mercy speaks? He was asking me what Checkered Flag's battery was on. And he's like, I've got 90%. I'm just going to save it.
Last lap was, I think, I drove about 50% slower. Once I saw Checkered had that puncture in box and Sean was 12 seconds behind the penalty.
Is that what that was?
I was just going so slow around the whole track. I think I started on like 90 and then finished on 93, 94. So
so I'm just having a look now. I thought Frosty's was high, but yeah, you finished at 93% on your tyres. So it's pretty amazing there. Suts at 92. Frosty 87 and Websy on 83. So well done, guys, to take those tyres all the way to the end. I didn't think it would happen.
No, none of us did. Of course, KLX boxed behind you, from in front of you. I think he was P3 when the rain came. Yeah, he boxed for the soft, and we didn't think he would make it. We didn't think that was even worth it. Probably another lap or two, and it would have been even more worth it. But of course, he got all the way from about P11 or something up to P4 again. Did you ever think about boxing at all, or were you just going to run to the end and just do it?
I was hoping it would dry off so I could box, but once KLX went in, we were in a party with him, so we knew he was not really gaining on the Inters runners, so just stayed out a few more laps, and it just got to the end where if you box, you're wasting 30 seconds on a pit stop, and you got to make all that back up in like 1 or 2 laps, so...
Well, he did.
Stuck it out.
He really did. He gained most of it back, man. So shout out to KLX. Fantastic race. Of course, Aston Martin against Red Bull in the championship, yeah? How are you feeling about that? Have you seen all the controversy going on behind the scenes? Can you tell us anything?
Have I seen it? You know, I think I like Chilpill, teammates with him in another league, but I think that was deserved to Red Bull DNF there, so some good points on them for Tier 1 after they got us... Double podium, P1, P2, Tier 3, Tier 2, so good to get some points back on them. So spicing up now that we've, hopefully confirmed new teammates. So.
Yeah, but Frosty, mate, signing with Aston, so you'll be there next week. It's going to be a fight to the end, isn't it, boys? Like, it must be exciting.
Yeah, I think Wayne's wants to win it. Maybe not as much as Timmy. With all the work Timmy's doing to try and get Red Bull to win, but should be good. Frosty's a big bonus. He's very, very fast and can take it to Websy and KLX, but it should be, hope it comes down to last race, make it nice and interesting.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you will show no mercy.
We'll show no mercy. Red Bulls will be feeling quite frosty when it comes to the end of the season.
Okay, all right. Sounds good. All right, we'll leave it there, Mercy. We will move on to P2. And if I'm not biased, but I mean, if I was, I'd probably say that it's great to see a McLaren up there in P2 with Webbsy. Frosty, too quick for you on the day, brother?
Yeah, he was just on another level. He pulled about 5 or 6 seconds before I had to really start saving my tyres. But yeah, he was just too good today.
Yeah, obviously you got pole, you got P2. Mercy behind you, P5. But there was a lot of space between the front runners. Were you going to box at all, or were you just happy to stick it out?
I was honestly thinking about boxing around like lap 14 for another set of inters, but I decided not to because I thought that set would have made it to the end, but it definitely didn't. And then towards the end, it just wasn't dry enough to go soft, so I knew I had to stick it out on the inters. And then I actually got a puncture like right before the last chicane. So if I got that any earlier, then I probably would have lost the position to Mercy. But thankfully, I managed to crawl over the line and pick up P2.
So how did you get a puncture at 83% and he didn't get a puncture at 93%?
I don't know, because mine were on about 86, 87.
I think it's random.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's random after 75%. So I guess
I think it's
lucky.
70. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
No, great drive though, Webbsy. Well done. Yeah. What do you think about this Tier 1 grid? Like, I think we were just saying before, I don't think you raced last season, but I think it's very close. We're seeing lots of different drivers win. You enjoying it?
Yeah, I mean, I did race a bit at the end of last season, but like just after Prince left, so it was reasonably close at the top, but nothing like this season. There's like 4 or 5 people every race, like on the exact same pace, just about. So it's tough, but it is still really fun.
No, great. All right. Well, thank you, Webbsy.
Thank you.
On to Frosty. So Frosty, so as we said, signed up to Aston, but due to some technicalities, you've had to reserve for today. I'll be putting on the green suit next week. But yeah, congratulations. Qualifying in pole, won the race by 17 seconds. Might have been pretty boring for you at the front, but let us know how you went.
Yeah, it was good. It wasn't boring because the time management definitely added a bit of excitement, and also the fact that I was gonna probably run out of fuel if it went dry because I was running a wet setup, and if I ran a wet setup in the dry, it would burn fuel, and then I wouldn't have enough for the end. But yeah, overall I had good pace. Yeah, I was good on the inters. My main focus was just try to drag them out as much as I could because I had a hunch that it wouldn't dry up, which it didn't. So I really tried to manage as best I could. But yeah, at the end, it just dried up so much, and I was praying that I wasn't getting a puncture. I was probably going way off pace compared to the rest of the grid. I was literally just not turning my wheel anything more than 20 degrees just to try to save as much life as I can. But yeah, got across the line puncture free, which is good. Qualifying was a shambles, let's just say that. Qualifying, I caught up to Scotty at the end of the lap, and at the start I had to wash off so much speed to try to actually get space because everyone was rushing to get across the right line, so that probably stuffed me up a little bit as well. But apart from that, it was pretty good racing. Exciting to do a bit of tyre management and actually see if I could make it to the end, but I did, which was good. And good racing to all the boys, and congrats to Webbsy and Mercy for the podiums today.
So just for the listeners, Frosty, can you just explain to us what the difference between a dry setup and a wet setup is?
So basically, you have your dry setup, which is lower wing, obviously, and lower, I guess, tire pressures. I mean, all the suspension geometry and everything else is basically the same. You probably have to bump up your brake bias a bit more. But the main difference is the wing. So usually on a dry setup compared to your dry setup, let's say you're running 2618 for Silverstone, you'd probably want to bump the wings up by about 8. So you'd probably go to about 3426, which was what I was running. And the good thing about a wet setup is if it goes dry, yes, you have no straight line pace, but you also have that. You still have that cornering ability compared to the rest of the grid. So it's kind of a win-win, a wet setup, because even though you might be a bit of a boat down the straight, you still have that cornering ability, which means more traction out of the corners and more bite into the tarmac. So overall, I think if it's wet, dry race, you always go for a wet setup.
Great advice. Great advice.
I do the absolute opposite. So, yeah, that's why I'm slow. So I think I might take that advice, Frosty. Thank you. And TMT, I'm sure TMT Legend thanks you as well. Alfa Romeo team principal for the 24 points. So
yeah, got a bit of points for them today, which was good. Boosted them up the standings a little bit.
Beauty, yeah. Well, I guess it's the fight there for Aston is to take the points away from Red Bull. So I think you guys have done that. I need to crunch the numbers, but it's going to be close.
It'll be a good battle to the end of the season with Mercy. Hopefully we can put in some good results and take down Red Bull. Obviously was looking to race room today, but a bit of technicalities popped up, but that's all right. Just go on next week and see how we do.
Beauty.
Excellent.
Thanks a lot.
Right, we might
Thanks,
call it
Rusty.
there.
Well done.
Thank you.
Final thoughts there, Battlecat?
Yeah, maybe drive of the day. Who do you think? Suts went up a fair few. I think you said Luke. I'm happy to give it to Luke if you want to give it to Luke.
I think Luke, to be honest. I think he'd bang over drive there, to be honest. Luke in the house, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he took the gamble, so well done.
Yep.
All right, Marty. Well done. So, it's coming down to the final few races for Aston and Red Bull. Tune in, everyone. I'll get the results up as soon as I can. I'm sure there's going to be some incidents to go through this week, but going to be enjoying it for the next 3 rounds to go.
3 to go, Las Vegas next week.
That's it. Yeah.
All right. We might call it short there. Same as ever, I have been Marty B in the hot seat with the Battlecat up here in Sky Race Control. And we will see you in 7 days on Sunday in Las Vegas. Peace.